we can see one of the major changes is a reduction of SO2 being employed at all stages within Bordeaux, all right, because of the knowledge of cleanliness, or how vineyards and of course also cellars are being managed today, all right. So we can see one of the trends that are happening in Bordeaux is the reduction of sulfur oxide that's being used, 30 to 60% less than 40 years ago. So in a way, the wines are also getting healthier. All right, so once again, beautiful cellar designs, as you can see, all right, by Philip Stark, Norman Foster, all right, renowned architects and designers are employed to build illustrious underground cellars, of course, of prestigious chateaus. So once again, stainless steel vats are not new; they've been used in Bordeaux since the 70s, as shared earlier by Aubryon. And of course, nowadays we see a trend of cement tanks coming back into Bordeaux, right? Because they believe all these conical stainless steel and wooden vats are not really space efficient, all right? Whereas having a cement vat, all right, they could mold it according to the contours of the underground cellar, so that gives them much more working space, all right? So this takes up a bit of space, so to speak. And of course, controlling winemaking conditions, or with the advent of temperature, what we call manipulation, all right, understanding different steps or winemaking styles or approaches for different types of wine. This has of course increased the health and the style of wines of Bordeaux in general. All right, so once again, choice of materials, as you can see, a lot of the cement vats are very trendy now in Bordeaux, and of course this gives us better control of temperature, and of course better control of oxidation in general. All right, so once again, the beautiful sweeping cement vats, as you can see, so that maximizes space optimization in general. So once again, bunch and bunch, berry by berry selection. So these are some of the images that was just supporting information that we shared earlier in terms of optic selection, airflow, or where the grapes that comes in on the sorting table are selected, all right, through an interesting optical filter, all right, where the less than perfect grapes are being blown out and the good bright ones are being retained. And of course, the practice of cold pre-fermentation, all right, so this is also a trend that has been happening for the past years, of course, with Mr. Denis Dubourdieu, arguably the person who found the element or the molecule that makes that is important, all right, in Bordeaux whites, that make what makes the aroma of Bordeaux whites, all right. So one of the things that is being practiced is also cold pre-fermentation, or what we call cold soak, all right. So this is a aqueous extraction rather than an alcoholic extraction. So this is usually employed for whites or even lighter reds like Merlot to extract more color, more aroma, more flavor, all right, without using. In fermentation, sometimes it's too hot, and in the wines, if it's not properly controlled, the wines become cooked and stewed, all right? So with cold fermentation, you get the fruit, you get the color, but you retain the acidity and the freshness of the wine, all right? So these are also one of the techniques that are being employed, all right, of late, and of course, for the years that evolve and being refined upon. And of course, as you can see, it's Easter all year round. Most of the Bordeaux vineyard, lots of eggs that you can see, amphorae. Once again, this is a circle going back to the past. As all of us well know, wines were being stored and aged or fermented in earthen clay jars thousands of years ago by the Greeks, by the Phoenicians. Right? So now they are revisiting all this traditional fermenting and aging receptacles, all right, after studying it and understanding why it was used in the first place. All right, so as I say, as one of the winemaker shared with me as we were visiting one of the cellars, they say this is a unique gadget, all right, so this is an egg, so he jokingly said this kills 3 birds with 1 stone, all right, so I wrote it down. He says because this conical or egg-shaped aging fermenters, all right, they have excellent thermal inertia, meaning they retain the temperature, all right, within of the wines as they're fermenting or they're resting better. Of course, they have very good, the micro-oxidation is controlled, so cement, they are porous, so they allow oxidation doesn't happen as rapidly, it's more controlled, and of course the flavors are more neutral, or sometimes in terms if you use oak vats, all right, then sometimes depending on the oak and the maintenance of the vat, or sometimes undesirable aromas or subtle flavors can be absorbed by the wine. So this being cement, all right, it's more neutral, and of course more importantly it is of course, more durable to a certain extent in terms of wood vats or stainless steel vats that requires more maintenance. All right, so just fast forward, all right.